this thing. Back with a brand new video for y'all. So today I got the top 10 dating mistakes that men must avoid at all costs. Because a lot of these mistakes are the reason why you don't get that second date, why she doesn't text you back, why you end up not having a girlfriend in the end, right? So one reason is because a lot of dudes, they over pursue and they act way too eager, right? If you're constantly texting, you're constantly calling her, you're constantly seeking reassurance, seeking her validation, she's going to get tired of that. Women don't like dudes who over pursue. See, it's a difference between pursuing and chasing. See, you when you pursue, you let a girl know, look, I'm interested, what's good with it, blah blah blah, right? Now, she either is going to be interested back or she's not going to be interested back. Now, if she's not interested and you still pursuing, then it becomes chasing, right? So you never want to chase. You let her know your interest and then you let her make the move and then you move accordingly. Number two is dudes don't screen women, right? If you just give all your attention to any woman instead of the women who are genuinely interested in you, you're going to have a tough time dating. You're always going to be trying to climb an uphill battle just because it's way easier when a woman already likes you back, when she already has interest. Things go way smoother. When you got to do everything to raise her interest, you just become a slave. You're just working for no reason. The next one is putting her on a pedestal, you know. See, it's nothing wrong with treating a girl good. But the problem is when you treat her better than you treat yourself. When you put her up as the prize and you forget about your worth as a man, right? You don't have to treat her bad, but you shouldn't be treating a woman better than you treat your own self. Because at the end of the day, that woman could easily leave your ass, and who you gonna be stuck with? Yourself. So that's why you need to always make sure that you're taking the time to have self-care and you're taking care of yourself, right? Next one, trying too hard to impress. You know, dudes are always doing backflips, walking tight ropes, bragging about their accomplishments, bragging about how much money they got, their cars, all this material shit, just to get her approval. And the thing about that is, when you lead with money, material stuff, that's when she gonna use you for those things, right? Because yeah, you can attract a woman with these material things, but you're going to attract the wrong type of woman who's just going to leave you for another dude with more money down the line, or with a bigger house or a faster car. So never try to impress a woman with material things. No, you impress her with your confidence, with your purpose, with your personality. Those are the things that's going to make you stand out from the other dudes, not material shit. Next is dudes don't be leading, right? You set up a date with a girl, but you asking her, hey, where you want to eat? Where should we go? What time should we go? What you want to do? Like, she expects you to know all these things, right? Especially if you're the one asking her out on the date. You should have everything set up. Hey, boo, at 7, we about to head over to this bar. Be ready. Oh, yeah, at 4 or 5, we heading to Top Golf. Be ready, you know. Already got everything, handled. Already made the reservation. That's how you're supposed to lead when it comes to that, right? You're supposed to set the tone for the date. Women, I remember one time I was me and this girl was talking and I was about to take her out on a date. And I had everything already set up. I had everything already planned. And she texts back, she was like, damn, I like that. Most dudes don't know what the fuck they want to do, right? And I said, hey, it is what it is. I know what I want. I know what I'm interested in. Simple as that. All right, next is ignoring red flags. This is a huge one. I made a video on this recently. A lot of times, dudes end up frustrated down the line because at the beginning, you ignored all the red flags that she was sending you, right? You ignored the little disrespect. You ignored her showing her ass, barely wearing clothes. You ignored all these things, and so now you let her get away with it at the beginning, so she's going to keep doing it, right? And then later on, if y'all get in a relationship, you're going to try to change her. Meanwhile, she's going to look at you like, boy, I've been this way. And you was accepting it. So that's why any red flag that you know you can't deal with, it's not gonna fit your program. You just need to cut it off, man. No matter how good she look, no matter how big that booty is, it don't mean none of that, because that booty will up and leave you. That booty will walk out the door, right? Because you allow disrespect. Next is moving too fast emotionally, man. Dudes should take their time when it comes to falling in love, when it comes to investing in a woman, when it comes to committing to a woman. Take your time, my guy. Because when you move too fast, for one, it puts pressure on her. You already saying I love you. You already saying you want a commitment. Meanwhile, she like, damn boy, I don't even know if I like you like that yet, right? She's not even ready for that. But yeah, you're pushing that on her. Girls don't like that, right? Because you're, again, causing pressure. You're making her have to make a decision. No, you take your time. Have a purpose. Because if you got things that you trying to accomplish, you won't be in a rush just to get in a relationship. You know that the majority of your time has to go to your purpose, right? If you in a relationship, you're gonna have to split that, right? She gonna take some of your time, then you're gonna have to find time to do the things you need to be doing. So focus on you and allow her to bring up that conversation. Allow her to be relationship focused. You be mission focused. Next, not respecting your boundaries. This goes back to tolerating bad behavior and you just accept it because you're scared to lose her. This is why every guy needs to be okay with being alone, because when you're okay with being alone, you'll walk away, right? You won't deal with the foolishness. But when you're not okay, you accept things because you want to keep her around. You don't want to lose her. You have a scarcity mindset. You don't think you could get other women, so you're trying to hold on to this one, and you just taking the abuse. A lot of dudes take emotional abuse, even physical abuse, every day because they scared to be alone, right? So we gotta be okay with being alone. Next is talking too much. So this could be like on a date. This could be a regular interaction, right? But you shouldn't be just spilling your whole life story to a woman. You shouldn't be telling her all the details, all your traumas. You just talk, 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 talk. Meanwhile, she's like, damn, okay, well, it's no mystery no more. I know everything about this cat, you know? So that's why you allow her to talk. You should always allow the woman to do more of the talking. Because for one, women like talking about themselves, right? And it keeps you from being too open. See, you want a woman to figure you out chapter by chapter. You know, it's like reading a good book. Each chapter, you want her to be more intrigued, you know, more interested. You don't want, it's like if you go to the store and you buy a book, do you just go straight to the last page and be like, it's like, nah. Then it's, what's the fun in that, right? No, you allow things to build up, you know, and then you let her in. But once you know, once you've taken the time to allow her to get to know you, you know, she has to peel you back layer by layer. Don't just be talking too much, just giving it all away. And last but not least, dudes be neglecting self-improvement. I was just saying, you should always be trying to improve financially, mentally, health wise, lifestyle wise, confidence. Always be trying to improve. Never get stagnant. Never get too comfortable. Because what happens is you do get in a relationship, you do get that girl, and you just stop doing all the shit you was doing before, right? You stop going to the gym. You stop writing every day. You know, you stop doing the things that was making you more attractive in the first place. So when you make your whole world about her, she's not going to like that. A woman wants to be along for the ride. She doesn't want to be your everything, right? They want to follow the guy that's going somewhere, that has direction. So you got to make sure that you stay doing the things you was doing before she came into your life. Because again, she can up and leave, then what? Now you behind, because instead of being on your shit every day, you got lazy and complacent. Now she left your ass. You done lost momentum. Now you trying to get back into it when you could have been further along if you just kept going. If you just kept going. So always, that's what I just said. Put your mission first, man. Put your mission first. Stop neglecting self-improvement. And that's it for this video, man. If you made it this far, I want you to put dating mistakes. We here to get better. We here to improve. And you already know what it is, man. Till the next time, y'all keep it lit. Y'all stay safe. Gone.